Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Best Life and Beyond. We're in the living room. We thought, hey, let's bring you guys in and have a little chat.
We wanted to change it up a little bit. So yes, like Spence said, we're here in our living room because today we're going to be talking about, we realized we had a lot to talk about, but we have a lot of important updates to talk about.
And we wanted to be comfortable because we're going to be here for a while.
Yeah. Not that we're not comfortable at the kitchen counter, but I feel like also with us bringing our live streams back, we've kind of been doing those in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah,
so we thought, let's do that. And then you might notice we're holding our mics. It's just awkward. If we tried pinning them on our shirt and we were like, what do I do with my hands? It feels weird. So this is like our nice little cheer. Let's do a mic cheers.
Oh.
Mic cheers. That was so... But no, it just feels a little bit better when you're kind of sitting on the couch and you're able to like hold your mic. It's a little bit better. So that's
and then you can do things like this.
Ew. So like I said, we have a ton of updates. We're going to start off with, again, it's a thank you. It's a thank you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Great response on a lot of the home vlogs and the stuff we've been doing. And we really appreciate it because, we put a lot of thought into this, and it's just nice when it resonates, and then you guys are very vocal about it. So thank you for that. It helps. And we couldn't do it without you. That's kind of the bottom line of it. So we really appreciate it.
Yeah. Our last video before this one was a home vlog, and a kind of a longer home vlog and semi-disjointed. But with that, we've got a great response, which is awesome. And for the first time in a while, we actually threw the cooking in there, and a little bit of a different style of cooking. If you remember and you watched us with Home is Where the Vlog Is, Spence used to be in the kitchen with me, and he had his GoPro, and we had because we had time. It was the pandemic. Like, what else were we going to do?
I had time to be Fellini and try to do...
Fellini? What the heck is a Fellini?
Famous director.
Oh.
But I just, that was my... I was just pouring myself into it. You know what I mean? Because I was kind of going through it.
Yeah, as we all were, right?
Yeah,
we all did together.
Yeah.
So that being said, I kind of wanted to try out a style, and you may not even notice it, but for me, it was something that I just wanted it to be a little bit more personable. Like,
I thought it worked. I thought it was great.
Okay, well, thank you. And you guys did too, and so that's why I wanted to say a big thank you. Another thing is, when I was kind of thinking of how can we do these cooking videos, I realized whenever our friends or family would come over, people would sit at the counter and sit and watch me cook and talk. And sometimes I would be like yammering on, and I'm like, oh, wow, I'm not even letting this other person speak. But they were just like asking questions about the cooking or what have you. So, I don't know. I did get some responses of this was relaxing for me.
Yeah.
I got some responses of people saying, I didn't even think, just what I thought. Like, I didn't think to put lemon in there, or I didn't think to do that.
But like you said, the positioning of where the camera was, which means in relation to where they were sitting, it's the same place. So a little bit higher up so you can see the food.
Nobody wants my double chin angle either.
But it's also, to showcase the food, you have to have an overhead type of angle. So Katie kind of split the difference and gave it like a 45, and genius idea. But it was from the point of view of, the friends and family being at the counter. And so I think it translated, and it's relatable because it feels real. It's not like, we just don't have a ton of cameras to use for that kind of thing. I mean, we could, but it just, I feel like our thing is we're just a little looser about it. I could throw a GoPro up there and all that stuff, but I think Katie covered it good enough for me, and it just felt a little, relatable. It was very cool.
Thank you. And I think I really just wanted it to feel not overcomplicated. Also, I was able to, because you spend time cooking, you spend time doing the dishes, you spend time just doing your life, right? If I'm being honest, I didn't want to spend time doing these fancy edits. Not that I even know how to, but that's more for you to do. And I was able to literally slam clips together. And I'm being honest with you, it's a little bit easier. So I feel like I am able to focus more on having a conversation, teaching little things or giving little tips and tricks. And I know that this wasn't like huge recipe type thing.
We're not Paula's Kitchen.
No,
we're not like
at that level.
professional like that. Like they're very, honestly, like Dale and Paula's.
There's production.
It's unbelievable. It's like, yeah. And it's like professional cooking and the dishes and all that. It's amazing.
Yes.
They really do it.
The time and effort.
Oh yeah.
That we just don't have.
We're not, well,
for that.
We're not trying to even get on that level because we can't. No. We know we can't. And so we're just kind of doing our little.
We came close in Malibu. We came close. I feel like you did a darn good job.
I don't know. They got lighting that's
true. We didn't have that.
And Dale is just a great editor, and just, I don't know. It's just, I can't touch that. So we came up with our, it's like lo-fi best life, you know, that's our way of doing stuff. So
the major point of this is a thank you for your response.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching it to tune into a home vlog, because as you know, we are doing more like travels and things like that.
Yep.
We can't be traveling 24/7. We can't be exploring, and we're also not going to be that channel that's going to go out to film something with no purpose. You know, we want to keep it natural and real to what we would actually be doing in real life. And so when we have time and we want to be creative, it's nice that we're able to film a vlog at home.
Yeah.
You know? And with that being said, though, because of the response and because my goal with the cooking segment within those home vlogs was, if I can just help even 2 people to, you know, maybe learn something or even just feel relaxed by it, then that's great. That's good enough. Well,
I can guarantee that at least one person was completely satisfied and really stoked because I got to eat the food. So it's a win for me. Okay. So I say, yeah, do more of those.
Okay. So that being said, though, we'll definitely be doing some more cooking, and I might even do videos where they're just cooking. I'm going to probably play with that over the next couple days and see if I can pull one off, like where I'm making dinner. And I did want to make some cookies. Like I prepped those for a few months at a time. So maybe we'll do something like that. I also did have a viewer throw in a recipe for their family's chocolate cake.
Oh, wow.
So I love that.
That's a great
somebody
idea.
Sent me one on Instagram and I saved it. And I do have some recipe like books where I write down recipes. So can I use your printer?
Yeah.
So I was going to print it out, put it in that book, and then maybe we'll test it out. So again, a big thank you for that response for the home vlog and the cooking, and more to come.
Okay. Road is where the vlog is.
She's coming back.
Yeah. We have a few things planned. I will say that. One of which we can reveal.
Yeah. So June in general, we probably didn't put out too much content in the month of May.
No.
But that was also because we have a pretty good June planned.
Yeah.
Like a pretty busy June for us.
Yeah.
Not just like, you know, in our personal lives and whatever, but also for the channel.
Yeah.
So,
and it basically, because when we got back from the other one, we were actively planning, you know, what's to come, because it takes a little bit. And, you know, there's
it also costs money.
Well, yeah, it costs money.
There's that.
And the logistics that, you know, this one handles over here, you know, there's a lot of details involved in making sure that, like, you know, we have places to stay at the right time and the right, you know,
the weather,
right. Along with, you know, being beautiful on camera and all that stuff. She has to also create these flows and these things. So, yeah, we are, you know, we can reveal the one.
Yeah. Let's talk about so like Spence said, we have a Road is where the vlog is, a road trip coming up. Look forward to that. But before we do that, we actually are going to La Quinta in Palm Springs. That's kind of
Coachella Valley.
It's a tradition for us. Normally, May gray, June gloom here on the coast, I guess you will. It happens, and I mean we're in it right now. We are in
for
June
us,
gloom.
This is La Quinta season, and I know generally I think it's more the winter is the season for Palm Springs and those areas. Because it gets very hot in the summertime, and even, you know, could be in the spring too. But we don't mind. We like going, you know, to the oasis, as it were.
It's a dry heat.
It's a dry heat. It really is.
But there's a special reason.
100th anniversary of the La Quinta Resort, and we've always been into the history there because they've provided like a lot of photos and stuff, especially on their Instagram. They lean into it, you know, and
it has a lot of history. And if you watched, I will do if I can remember, I will link that video in our description so that you can see the last time we went to La Quinta. I don't remember, maybe it was Christmas or maybe after. We did look into a little bit of history there. We're just so fascinated about it. And then we kind of toured the grounds of the property. But so they were having a special where it was like $100 for a night, 100 a night for the 100th.
We were like,
how many times can I say 100th?
But that was you couldn't turn that deal down. No. And we're like, oh, give us an excuse because we love going to La Quinta. And there's even a pump track out there.
Yeah.
I know nobody cares about that, but for me, that's a big deal.
And that's a big thing too, though, because it's very hard for us to get to that sometimes because either A, it's really, really hot, or B, we're only there for a night. We tend to just do like a night stay. But because it was 100, we were like, $200 and some change. That's so worth it.
2 for 1, basically.
Yeah.
In a sense, so that's really exciting. And we're going to try to, include some things we've never done for the channel, as well as some stuff that we love to do that we will highlight and share with you.
Yeah, we try to keep it like it's a balance with this channel. We try to keep it really real with you of like sometimes we do repeat things, but it's because we genuinely like to. Yeah. And we don't want to. And
they're worth repeating. So if that's any kind of endorsement on top of the actual endorsement, it's like if they're going back all the time, this must be real and they must really like it. Like they wouldn't just go torture themselves just because it's like, hey. And
we're also not trying to be presumptuous enough to think that we've had people watching every single one of our videos. We do know we have those people, but I also don't know that everybody. So sometimes when you repeat things for us, we're like, maybe this person hasn't seen it. We are changing subscribers a little bit lately in the past like several months as we've we don't do Disney as that's not our sole focus.
Yeah, we've shifted a little bit. So I was going to add to the thing about repeating things. I don't think they're necessarily repeating. Like you could say it, you've been here and you've gone through the motions here before, but every experience is different. Every year's different. Things change.
Sure.
Things go away. Things get added. So I feel like it's worth it to kind of stay up on something, especially if it's something you really like to do and it's good. You kind of want to like, hey, what's it like this year? I didn't get to go last year because we have a trip this year. I wonder what it's like,
Yeah, that's true. Every experience is a little bit different. And also too, like we've changed over time too. Yeah. So I think
the things that we do or want to do are different. And, like we gamble on the channel now. We didn't do that before.
Yeah.
We used to go to Vegas. How many times have we been to Vegas? We didn't ever gamble.
That's true. Like, you're right. Several times.
A handful of times we would, a little bit here and there. I'd lose 100 on craps or something like that. And Katie'd be confused, like, what are you doing? And I don't understand this game. And that was about it, but that's kind of proof to like, we, kind of grow. And I think, it's changing, but it's also growth, it's the same thing.
I can see that.
Yeah. We have another trip planned.
Road is where the vlog is.
Yeah.
So that's good. So we have La Quinta. Yeah. It is a little bit different new because it's the La Quinta 100th. So who knows what'll be there, what's in store for us. So that's a little bit of an experience we've seen before, but also a little bit different.
Yeah.
Then we have something new for Road is where the vlog is, and that'll be like very quickly after La Quinta. So it's quite a bit of a turnaround.
Here's the interesting and cool thing about that trip that I will tell you.
The Road is where the vlog is trip?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I feel like they're both Road is where the vlog is, to be fair.
I guess that, yeah.
I included.
It's not at home.
I included it because there's a little road trip involved. There's a little bit of put some music on and hit the highway. This is a trip that neither of us have ever done. First of all.
Yeah.
These are places that neither of us have ever been.
There's one place.
There's one place, right?
There's one place that we went, but we went a long time ago.
And there's one place that I've been, but it was a long time ago, and it was for like a day, and it wasn't anything like what we're gonna do. So I'm excited about that because there's been some stuff that I've done before that we've done, and there's been some stuff that Katie's done before that I haven't done, and like it's kind of cool, and we both are like, whoa.
I'm so excited.
And we've had things like that, certain, like, I think Cayucos we experienced together. That was like,
I've never been there. Whatever. Cambria, I've never been.
I'd been there.
Did you go?
I'd been there just because it was close to Paso Robles.
I'm just kidding.
It's near Paso Robles where my grandma lived. And so consequently, go there. But it's just different when you're an adult too, experiencing things.
I will. I do want to make a little side note since we talked about Cambria and Cayucas. I want to go back there so bad, but like Cambria, I am craving still that chicken Caesar salad wrap. That Caesar salad wrap, I dreamed about it 2 nights ago. And I still am using that little jar. I got a little jar of their lollyberry, I think it is.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah, I think
it's
so.
That jam. I'm still using it. Like, still. So I want to go back there like ASAP. If I go and just I want to go get my Caesar wrap, and then I want to run into the Cayucas, the store, the antique store.
Run? No, she's going to be there for 6 hours.
I want to do it though. I loved it. Anyway, total side note, total diversion on the road trip. Right? Get it?
I see what you did.
Took a turn.
Road less traveled type of, yeah. Got it. Now, because of this, upcoming travel in June that we're speaking of.
Yeah, June is just so busy, like I said.
Yeah. Our live stream schedule that we've been trying to stick to and been terrible at it. We failed miserably.
We did okay.
I know, but we're failing miserably.
Would you really give us an F?
I would, because our consistency is terrible. But we have good reason. It's just that, it's just, if you're just to look at that, we
suck.
Anyways, it will be affected by these trips. And but we're not doing away with them. So just be forewarned, it's not that.
The point of this is we are going to try to stick to our Friday schedule to the best of our ability.
Yeah.
But sometimes these trips are overlapping on a Friday and we just can't make it work.
Yeah.
So if that is going to be the case, I will aim for the weekend.
Yeah.
If I can't do that, we will skip it and move on to the next. So,
and I think if we have to skip it like altogether, obviously we'd make like a community post.
That's what I was just going to say.
And give you show you the reason why, or maybe like.
Are you sharing a brain with me?
We do. We're kind of have a hive mind. But if we're on our trip in that place or whatever, we could, maybe share something like, hey, look, this is what we're doing. Sorry. We're here at this beautiful place. And
I do want to apologize, speaking about the live streams and how much we suck at that schedule. Yeah. I don't think we put it in our last channel update that we weren't going to be doing our lives on the last, I think it was like 2 Fridays, because our friend was in town. We had family. And I think that part, maybe I just didn't say it in the video or it got cut out, something. So I apologize for that.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So I apologize. And I realized it only because I had a DM or two, or I had a couple messages of people saying, hey, did I miss the live stream? And I'm sitting there going, and I didn't recognize it at the time because somebody, when they said that, I was going, yeah, I said it. I told people we had our friend in town and we had that. And then I looked back at that video. I don't think it was in there. So
it's unacceptable behavior, Katie.
Yes, but I do take responsibility, and I apologize if
I have nothing to do with it. It's all Katie.
I do.
Kidding.
I do want to say a sincere apology about that, and I will get better about that. About communicating. So please check out our community post. Please follow our Instagram at Best Life and Beyond on Instagram. I also am pretty active about sharing updates on our Facebook page. It's just Best Life and Beyond on Facebook. All those links are in the description. So that way, if we are going to miss something or whatever, I'm going to do my very best. And if I forget because we're out doing our thing, I'm going to just apologize now. Hopefully that'll cover it. I'm just kidding. No excuse. But
we will shame you till the cows come home.
Speaking of shame, I do have some shame I do want to talk about some more because this is an important update. It's our backyard.
Now, to be fair, there is some shame involved. But there's even some weird progress when we just kind of
Yeah, so let me just tell you. So speaking of shame, our backyard, we really, I think it was last year, we really, really went heavy into our backyard with our home vlogs. We built a garden. We showed you our plants. We were updating it every day. And
we thought by now we'd be coming out with barrels of
we've
produce,
pictured,
and having a little stand out front because we had so much volume of produce. That's what we thought, Katie with a little hat and stuff.
Yeah. The hat.
She's back there doing her thing.
We pictured great things. Okay. Listen, then I know we shared with you on maybe some live streams or some other updates. As you know, I don't want to repeat this too much, but we had a problem with critters. We have raccoons, rats, and
more rats.
Oh, and rabbits. So
yeah.
Unfortunately, we can't kill creatures. We just can't do it. So
it was quickly becoming a game of like, oh, this isn't just trying to keep critters out. It was like you were going to have to like eliminate them, and that was the only alternative. And we were like, no, I don't want to do that. So yeah, we let it go. Mm-hmm. Some things we kind of continued with, but we just decided, that's that. And that
elaborates into what Spence was saying.
Yeah.
Some crazy thing with our beefsteak tomatoes.
Yeah. Our beefsteak tomato plant just kept growing. It was pretty big when we put it in. It was like a pretty good size. Like
it was beefy.
The thing is like 8 feet tall now. I'm not kidding. And it's producing a lot of tomatoes without us doing anything. And we would water it. It gets watered. But as far as the enclosure has been completely, we just took the enclosure off of it because what's the point?
Well, a rat got stuck in it, and it was a horrendous thing for us. Like Spence looked at its little foot and he was like, I'm done.
Yeah. I was bummed. I know that, they're rats and they're vermin and they're of course, yes, gross. Ugh, but like, it's still a little animal at the end of the day. So, we're getting a ton of tomatoes back there. It's wild. Like, I mean, I'm talking big
and my carrots
tomatoes.
Actually did really good too. And then we're getting San Marzano tomatoes.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But that being said,
the other stuff,
not good.
Now, to be fair too, like cutting back to that, like the corn we were successful with, it just got eaten.
Just not by us.
Right. And then we looked at it like, hey, well, we provided some great food for whoever wanted it at the time. And
whoever needed it.
Yeah. They needed it more than us. So whatever.
And that was another factor too, is like, we don't need this produce. Like, we're fortunate enough that we can go to the farmer's market.
It was novelty, but we wanted to supplement a little and be like, hey, if I'm using a tomato, I'd love to use mine.
Yeah.
That's all. It wasn't about like trying to save money, or it was just the idea of it. And if you think about
self-sufficiency.
I mean, think about how crazy it is that you can grow a plant knowing its genetics beforehand and knowing what it's going to do and seeing it through, and it fruits, and then you get to, it's just wild if you think about it.
Yeah.
And so it's fun to do. It's just weird science stuff, I guess. So you are going to see more of our backyard. We're going to be doing more vlogs back there because it's the time of year, first of all.
We also do need to fix the garden.
We got to fix the garden, which is not difficult. And
we have some ideas for it.
We'll get some ideas, and we'll get some feedback from you guys too, to see what's going on. But with that, we're going to get some assistance from some brands that are going to help us out with some fun stuff back there.
Yeah, so it's pretty exciting and huge, and it's part of the evolution of our channel.
Yeah.
You may have noticed that we did that collab with Viver.
Yeah.
We were sent some items, we reviewed them, and we put some videos out. And again, this kind of is another big thank you, because there were so many of you that maybe weren't interested in a portable battery, but you took the time to watch it.
Yeah.
And a lot of you actually ordered these products, which is so amazing. Like, it's huge. And as you know, YouTube is pretty much our full-time job. So that being said, if there is a brand deal of something that really works, and we're excited about it and it really fits into our life.
Yeah.
But there is some stuff we do want to talk about with it is that, whoa, I got tongue tied, is that I want you to trust that we are doing the research on the companies that we work with. We are putting the time in to make sure that it's a quality product and stuff and even if we're testing it, we're looking into it. We're not just taking everything that comes across our desk.
Well, and on top of that, it's just, if it's, we're not going to take something that doesn't really align with us, or, I'm trying to think of a product that, it would be like, why are you guys
reviewing? Yeah, because we've had a few.
Like we've had some things for like very strange stuff, or like a video game or something. Or I'm like, why would we review a video game or do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and nothing against video games, but it wouldn't be true to us.
Yeah, it would be like, what are these guys doing? So we've been wanting to get more into our backyard stuff and our camping and all that, and it makes it more fun when you can, find things that make it like home and, conveniences. And I've always thought that the stuff with camping, even growing up as a kid, like, having all the stuff was the cool thing. Like I can survive out here because I have this and I got that. I've thought of everything.
Some Tom Sawyer Island.
I've got my Rambo knife. I've got my canteen. I've got, you know what I mean? And then when you get older, the canteen turns into like, hey, I got to have a cooler that, stays cold all the time and I can put my stuff in, and I got to have a nice mattress because I'm 55. And so it just makes it really fun. And these companies are awesome to be able to, provide these things to us so we can review them and then make them part of our lifestyle. It's really cool. And,
So it's like, I guess the way we're putting it is, yes, for some of these products coming up, we are advertising them if they're things that we believe in or something we've done the research in, something that we actually want for the house, or, you are seeing more cooking things. I really am enjoying that because as a couple, we are looking at like, hey, how can we make our lives comfortable and happy? And what is something that we think our audience that are watching these cooking vlogs, for example, what would you be interested in? So,
well, yeah, because it makes sense because we get asked a lot about, like, if you do a cooking thing, people will ask about what kind of this did you use? What was that sauce? What was the, what kind of makeup are you wearing? What's that hat you're wearing? What are those glasses you're wearing? So like, to me, that says that like, you guys are wanting us to, guide you with certain products, like, and we're happy to because it's the stuff we're using and we're like, hey, you guys should use this. This is really
like your
cool.
hat. That's a thing. I've been trying to tag that in almost every video. And that's a true test to this platform. We love YouTube shopping. They are some of the best people out there. Like, they actually care a lot. They care a lot. They are so careful with the companies so if we're able to tag products via even that, and that affiliate revenue, it definitely helps us. So the reality is we're just trying to keep it real with you, be authentic and not, beat around the bush. So that being said, though, we're really excited about some of these collabs and sponsored things. Just, it's going to be fun.
So look forward to all of that because summer's coming and, these things are good. This is stuff that's going to like help you enjoy it to the fullest to live your best life.
And speaking of living your best life, I wanted to talk about Las Vegas, because we have really woven that into our channel over the past...
Whether you like it or not.
Because we like it.
There's times
I think some people like it.
We'll put out like 4 videos in a row because we're there for like a bunch of days. And you get to people who are like, okay, what, like... Dude, enough with the bubble craps, bro. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm winning money.
I'm having fun.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Wait till I feature Battleship or whatever, the naval destroyer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
The new game.
So we're actively, planning our next.
We're trying to go, and I was trying to make it, I'm sorry, by the way, I keep itching my nose. I think my allergies. I forgot to take my allergy pill. We're actively trying to plan a trip before Prim goes down, but I don't know if we're going to make it, you guys. I am trying to squeeze it in.
Yeah. But the Prim thing, if people
Wasn't
don't
there
know,
news about it?
There was news about it, but
Okay,
I'll back up for people who don't know, because if you're not from California or Nevada, you're like, what's a Prim?
What's a Prim?
Yeah. Is it a flower? Sounds like a flower.
There is a primrose.
A primrose. There you go. Prim is the name of the town that occupies the state line between California and Nevada. And it the area has been owned by a family, the Prim family, for a long time. And there's a bunch of casinos there and gas stations. And as of, the last bunch of years,
really since like COVID.
Since COVID, all but one of the casinos are left now. It's become kind of a ghost town as far as that's concerned. Gas stations on both sides of the highway, but they abruptly announced that they were closing it in July. And they announced
July
this
6th, I think it is.
Something like that, yeah. And they just announced it like out of nowhere right after we got back. We had just gotten back from a trip, and we always stopped there either on the way up or on the way back to either gamble for the first time because it's the state line, or we'll stop at McDonald's and get some fries and one of their great Coca-Colas from the McDonald's machines. But Yeah, they said they were closing everything now. It's kind of whittled down to, like I said, to one hotel and casino and the gas stations. And now they're saying that's all going to close. Well, I think it was today.
Yeah, I think it was today.
Today, I saw somewhere on Instagram, there was an announcement that a company has shown interest in buying up the rights to it or buying up everything in general. I'm not sure if it's just to operate it or what, but it's one of those big kind of gas companies like a Terribles, or there's another one I forget the name of.
I know,
but
I can't think of it.
But it's
either.
like one of those types of things where they want to take over the concessions. So maybe it's just the rights to do it, and who knows? But at least, because I thought, man, if they take down the gas stations, that's kind of critical. That's a critical spot there in the desert. And I thought, Baker is going to benefit from it because more people. We always would say, are we stopping at Baker or are we stopping at State Line? Or both. I mean, but there was
it's very rarely we do both.
A lot, yeah. So it's good news that it will possibly, still have a life. And I'm not sure to what degree they take over like a casino, but I think I did see it saying that it was going to keep a casino open as well.
Which would be great.
I mean, they should, because
I saw that where they announced it, I saw that you were like, I kind of don't want it to be a Buc-ee's.
Yeah, well, there was some people saying, I want it to be a Buc-ee's. I'm like, no, like, we don't need a Buc-ee's out here. Those are all over the place, and they're like, out in the Midwest and the, some in the Southwest, I believe.
And it kind of makes it special to that. So
right.
You're kind of like, I get where you're coming from. Like,
leave it out there.
Leave it out there so that it's kind of the thing of the South and the
right. It's even like what's the diner that
I know what you're talking about.
The one that we used to go to.
Waffle House.
No.
Or Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel. There's one in Vegas, which I was like, that's cool. But I kind of liked...
It's not that we don't like it and we won't eat there.
No, it's just that I kind of liked that it was part of
It was a little
South.
bit of a...
It's like White Castle used to be part of the Upper East Coast, and now it's everywhere, and it's not good.
Yeah.
I don't recommend it.
It's kind of like In-N-Out. Yeah, In-N-Out is kind of spreading out a little bit. So I see what you're saying is you like having the exclusivity to make it helps make it special for a region or a thing. And
if everybody had a Buc-ee's, nobody would have been talking about it.
Not as much, probably.
Because it's a novelty and people are like, whoa, look at this. I've never seen this before. If it was in every town then everybody'd be like, yeah, I've seen a Buc-ee's. Who cares?
That being said, we are trying to plan a trip where I feel like we're going to, I don't know. I'm trying to think positive about it. I just don't know.
There's some new games I want to play as well.
Yeah. The Battleship looking one.
There's a game that's based on Battleship, and I think it's called Naval Destroyer. It's kind of a craps hybrid, bubble craps hybrid type of game. There's one that's a vertical roulette. If you've seen that.
That sounds so weird. I haven't watched anything.
Well, we've seen a vertical roulette machine, but we haven't seen one that has this video game attachment to it, to where like a rocket launches and you have to stop it before it explodes to get as many multipliers as possible. And it's difficult. And they tease you if you don't hit it in time and it explodes. I think it does a default of like times 25 or something, but you're trying to get like, a big multiplier, right? But then if it explodes, it'll show it keep going as if like, oh, here's what you missed. And it'll get to an astronomical number. And I believe that's a similar tease, like all those ones where they show the pot getting bigger on a slot machine on the graphic thing.
Oh, the growth thing.
It's false. It means nothing. If anything, it's probably the opposite if it does mean anything. But anyways, new games I want to try. There's a couple. There's like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, I know you've talked about it.
And they're goofy. They're kind of like weird, and the odds are probably terrible. But
it's the novelty.
It's the novelty, and
there's something about that.
There's one at the Rio, one's at the Cosmo. I think Cosmo has a lot of them.
I'm just a little nervous about like. It's kind of funny when I go to Palm Springs and it's 105, 109. I'm okay because normally we're like by a pool.
Yeah.
But Vegas, I'm not. I kind of realized I'm not really in as much into the pool scene in Vegas as much because they're just, I don't know.
It depends on where you're at for one thing.
Yeah.
Because Vegas, here's the thing. there's the pool party, which is not anything of what we want to do, but it's there for people that want to, right? It's
just not me.
And it's, alcohol driven pool party. Awesome. If that's what you're into. No, it's just not what we're into. But what ends up happening is those are defined parties at certain hotels, and everybody knows where they are, right? But then hotels will try to emulate that on a smaller scale. And that's when it's kind of, like, okay, like we don't need the.
I think that just shows that I'm definitely like in a stage of life of I just want relaxation, because like.
But that's okay.
When we're right, like when we're in Palm Springs or something, when we're at La Quinta, it is so quiet. There is no children.
Yeah.
It is amazing, and no offense, but I want it to just be quiet and serene.
Well, there's something about
it's
all
just
you
a
hear
little
is that
chaotic.
like there's like I don't know if it's a cricket or some sort of bug that makes that like a zzz. It almost sounds like an electrical wire sound, almost very faint. That's all you hear.
So nice.
It's pretty cool. The desert has
and then what you get at La Quinta also is the palm trees, and they're kind of hitting each other, just like.
Oh, they make a little noise. Yeah. Yeah. And then the color of Palm Springs.
Oof, and
the palette of.
It is magical.
Because you've got the blue sky and you've got the sunsets, and then you've got the orange and the browns of those mountains and stuff. So.
Oh, so good. Anyway, so the point is, it's harder to go to Vegas when it's really hot. Also, I notice you're outside walking a lot more versus like Palm Springs. You might not be doing as long as stretches. I don't know. It's a little different.
It depends on where you are in Vegas.
They're both a dry heat. Vegas is nice sometimes though, because you'll get those like kind of monsoony rain things. I love when that happens. That is like so rad.
It's like a Southwest type of thing.
Because we just don't get a lot of rain.
No, well, we don't get the monsoon thing. Yeah. I mean, we do, but not like it's not
nothing
common.
Like that. So that being said, we're going to do our best.
All right. Now for a little surfing update. That's right. Surfing. Liz Justin. We are, I and Katie too, because she wants to get back in the water. But
mostly you, though.
Mostly me. Actively trying to get back in the water. Went down yesterday and got skunked. We woke up at like
5 a.m.
5 a.m. We're like, you know what? Because we were at the beach the other day and it was kind of windy, and I thought, we should just get up early one day and just, when it's glassy. And
well, it's part of the goal.
Surfing is best when it's smooth, much like if you're going to go water skiing or anything like that. You want it to have a smooth surface. And the way to do that with surfing is to get up early, because the winds, in the morning are generally smoother and less prevalent, period. And it blows out usually around noon, 1 o'clock, afternoon type of thing, aside from an offshore event that's happening where it's constant offshore wind, which is great. Sometimes it's too much. But anyways, we got up early for that intent because I'm like, I don't want any obstacle getting in the way of me. And when I say obstacle, I mean like any excuse of like, I'm not going out, it's too windy, or it's too this, it's, and you can make a lot of those excuses. So I was like, I'm going to just stack it in my favor. We're going early. And if you wake up early, and especially if I drag her down early, I better go. You know what I mean? It's like, so I had it all stacked on me to be like, this is a go, and we got down there and it was so windy. And we got down there at like
it was 7 or 6:30,
6:30, something like that. And I looked at the forecast and it said it was going to be windy by like 10 o'clock, which I thought, it's one of those days. Okay, it's going to blow out early, but all right, so just get there early and get an hour in or something like that. And, before the wind kicks in. Well, looked like it had been windy all night. And what they meant by 10 o'clock was like, that's when the real gusts are kicking up, because it's constant. It was a constant wind. So there was like a low pressure happening. It just was junk. It was really bad. And I was just like, I was so bummed. I was super disappointed, and I should have looked at it a little bit more in detail, but I just thought, this is,
how bad could it be?
How bad could it be?
It was bad.
Junk.
Yeah. But that being said, though, we're definitely trying to incorporate more of that. So we're going to, aside from, we have some road trips coming up and whatnot.
Yeah.
And of course, the year that you're not injured now and you're able to kind of do this, where apparently as the waters are getting warm and it's a little more sharky, they say.
Yeah.
But it's worth it. You'll be fine.
It's fine. We're looking at a super El Nino, they're saying.
So they say.
And
so who knows?
So it's when the water in the ocean gets really warm, and consequently that will affect the storms that come, because if it's warm here, that means it's really warm down south, like where it's normally warm, it's excessively warm. And you can see it on the map. It's like down in the southern hemisphere, and you'll see this big red blob where they, color code the warmth and all that stuff. And then you see it drifting up towards the California coast. It gets a little fainter, but it goes right up into us. It's pretty bizarre. And it's like, I remember surfing in Ventura in November, and the water was like 78 degrees.
Jeez.
In November in Ventura.
That's gnarly.
I don't think it even gets 78 in the summertime and on the hottest day in Ventura.
Yeah, that's gnarly.
So that was last El Nino. So this one's supposed to be bigger than anyone that's ever, like, in the 150 years, they say.
And we'll know closer as it gets to the fall season. So
the blob it's growing. So here we go.
Anywho, so that's what's going on with the surfing, but just know that we haven't forgotten about that, because we do have people asking from time to time, like, hey, what's going on with Spencer's surf journey?
Yeah.
It's like a balance. You got to get your body in shape, your mind in the right place. And, you're not a spring chicken anymore. So we got to be careful, and we can't just like toss you in like maybe you could when you were 30 or younger.
And with that, we're going to wrap it up. I think we covered a lot.
We did. It was a very long, but a lot of important updates. But also, we just wanted to chat and hang out with you. We're going to be home for a while longer, just a little bit longer, and then you'll expect La Quinta pretty soon.
Yeah.
So look out for those videos. We want to say a big thank you for tuning in, for watching, especially with all of the upcoming things and with the changes that we've made. We appreciate you guys so much. We couldn't do this channel without you.
No, we couldn't. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. That's worth saying. And thank you to our members, our Patreons, and you for watching. We will see you guys next time. Best life and beyond from the couch.
Yes.
Bye-bye, everybody.